Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Brenda, and this is Two Not So Old Ladies.
And this is our YouTube channel. We're doing a meal today. We're going to do Hawaiian pork chops. So we're going to go through everything. We're going to talk about what to do with this. It's Hawaiian pork chops here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put salt and pepper on them and brown them in the skillet. Okay. That's basically all we're going to do. The other stuff is just the ingredients. We're going to put it all in the bowls with pineapple. It calls for pineapple juice. And it calls for a whole cup. But I just found that it's better to use, and I can drain the juice. It'll be a whole cup for one can. But it also calls to add water, and I don't like to add water. I like to add more pineapple juice because I want it to be more Hawaiian. To me, it's more pineapple. So we're going to do 2 cans of pineapple juice.
And this is no sugar added.
Pineapple, yes it is. It's 100% juice.
Yeah.
There's nothing added.
So that's the best.
Yeah, and I try to use as much pure ingredients as you can, but you know, in today's world you can't always do that. But anyway, and this has got a lot of process because we got ketchup and stuff.
So you can't go wrong with ketchup.
So we're just gonna pour the 2 pineapples into the bowl.
Oh,
that was loud. I didn't realize that. We have a half a cup of ketchup. Just ketchup. It's nothing special, just ketchup. I know. It doesn't always, ingredients doesn't always act like it goes together, but trust me, this goes really well together. I believe we have a teaspoon of mustard, correct?
Yes.
And then a half a cup of the soy sauce, whatever your favorite brand is. I have several people that are from Hawaii and they use a special brand just that they get in Hawaii. They really like it. This here is nothing but white vinegar. White vinegar, I buy the jug because, well, actually Brenda buys it for me. But anyway.
Because I buy it for me too. So.
But I use it to clean, cook, a lot of things. It's a great disinfectant. I'm sure we'll do a show on cleaning because it's one of my favorite things to do. So it's just a half a cup though, and we're just going to pour it in. And then brown sugar. It's like that little... What's that magic sand that you can make things out of and stuff?
Oh, the salt's really dating us.
Alright, sorry. So it's a half a cup. Just mix it together. It's nothing really spectacular. And just kind of let it marinate together while you take the pork steaks. As you see.
What kind of pepper are you using?
This is a lemon pepper. And it's not as strong as regular black pepper. So somebody that doesn't like pepper, I can usually get away with the lemon pepper. And then I use sea salt. I'm not big on the regular table salt. I just want a little bit. All I want to do is brown this. I don't want to cook it all the way through. I just want to brown it. I'm going to put a little oil in the pan. We're going to just hit it on both sides. And then from there, I'll show you how we incorporate it. I'll be right back with them all browned. Put it in the Dutch oven and put it in the oven and let it cook. About 375, 350, 375. You can leave it in there for an hour or 2 with the lid on it. It'll just fall off the bone. When you're ready, as I said, a little cornstarch and water. Stir it up, pour it in the sauce, heat it, bring it to a boil, it'll thicken. You can serve it over rice. Now, we're going to have Brussels sprouts. Because, well, I just think they're underrated. Sorry guys, gotta flip. As you can see, they're nice and brown on the outside, and that's what I'm looking for. So with the Brussels sprouts, what I do is I'm going to cook the bacon, and then I'm going to take the Brussels sprouts and I'm going to cook them in. I'm going to drain most of the bacon grease out, and I'm going to leave the little crumbles in there, and just a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt and pepper, and the Brussels sprouts, and I'm going to put it in a skillet and I'm going to cover it. It's going to look really nice. And then I'm going to put it on a really nice cookie sheet. Put a little oil down so that you don't have to clean the cookie sheet. Put it in the oven, let it bake for about 35-40 minutes. Same heat as what you've got the Dutch oven in. So voila, and then all you got left is to make your rice. Make your rice and then you got a full meal. These are nice and brown in the Dutch oven. Now this Dutch oven This was a gift. I wanted a Dutch oven for 15 years. Yeah. We all have stories. And I begged for one for Christmas every year, but for some reason I never got it. So about 3 years ago, my son bought me this Dutch oven for my birthday. And I loved it. Now, as I said, we're gonna pour everything on it. Now these pineapples are gonna cover everything up. Now, it being a Dutch oven, I don't need to add more water because the lid going on it, it's cast iron, it's gonna seal really good, it's gonna cause all kinds of moisture, and we're not gonna have any problems. These are gonna fall off the bone. They're gonna complain that they're falling off the bone. So I'm gonna put them in the oven and we'll come back to you when everything's ready.
Hi.
Brenda and I got everything done. We have the pork steaks with the Hawaiian pork steaks, and as you can see and look, it's real thick compared to what it would be. It would be real thin, but what I did was cornstarch and water, pour it in, thicken it up. We have rice, and of course we have Brussel sprouts.
With bacon.
Of course. Is there any other way? I mean, come on, it's Brussels sprouts. When I say Brussels sprouts, I assume there's always bacon. If there's any other way, then don't call me. I'm not there. Bacon's the way it is. So what we do is, Brenda's got the plate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some rice on here. All right, so I make a mess, get over it, because I make a mess a lot. That's what I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a bed of rice. And then we're gonna take one of the pork steaks. And hopefully it doesn't fall apart, Brenda. And we're gonna put it on top. And then we're gonna put some juice on it. So I didn't think of this for nothing. So what we do is we put a little bit on it, some pineapples. And then you gotta have a vegetable. So then we put Brussels sprouts on the side. And there you go.
And I'm ready to eat. So we're gonna say goodbye.
Salam. And this is Jeanette.
And Brenda, two not so old ladies.
And we'll see you next time. Be sure to hit like and subscribe at the bottom. Make sure you make a comment if you have any questions, and we'll be glad to answer. Thank you.
Bye.
Down. This is dating myself, but it's been several.
But you're not so old though.
That's true. That's true. It's just an age. But anyway, in high school, back when I was in high school, we had something that was called contemporary living. And one of the subjects was you had to come up with recipes that you were going to eat as an adult. And believe it or not, this is the recipe I came up with. It was really funny. I had to make it, bring it to school. I got an A on it. That was great. And my mom loved it so much that we've eaten it ever since. And I was 16 years old when that happened.